Hello, everyone, and welcome back to New Pokemon Snap. You went to the beach in the day, so let's go to the beach at night. Going to the beach at night.
I've only been around a beach area at night, like at a boardwalk. I have never deliberately gone on the coastal area itself.
It's honestly not as fun to go to a beach at night. It doesn't have the same energy as when you're there in the day.
It depends.
It's gorgeous though.
It
Like if
depends
you
on
got
what you're-
clear skies and the moon's
It
out.
depends on what you're looking for in a trip to the beach, to be honest. I mean, you say, like, it doesn't have the same energy. That's the kind of stuff that keeps me away from the beach, personally. I mean, I don't...
People.
So, like,
there are some benefits. Like, for example, the sand isn't as hot during the day, but the water's warm. I mean, the sand isn't as hot as during the day, but the water's warmer than during the day, which is nice.
It's the Pikachu squaring up for a boxing match with the crab brawler.
Fuck them up. Ah, you coward.
They're playing.
Didn't give the Pikachu
You got a
black
boxing
eye.
crab and just splash water. Ah, you cowards all.
Hey, that guy was one of my...
deck that
Oh,
Pikachu
Zangoose! I
directly
love
in the face.
Zangoose. Gen 3, I think, has legitimately underrated Pokemon. It's not my favorite gen, but I think the Pokedex is mostly pretty good.
For half a second, I thought that was a Tyranitar. And I was like, ugh.
No.
Can we not, please? Can I just go 20
we saw-
seconds
well,
in a Pokemon game without seeing a goddamn Tyranitar?
Oh, and then there's the Seviper here, because they hate each other. Aw.
So Viper. Not Ekans.
That- Remember
Yes,
that
no, that
Seviper evolves from Arbok.
Oh.
What?
the show got something wrong again. So
The Pokemon anime got a fact wrong. Never. They would never do that.
the Pikachu is seen. I mean, Jigglypuff seen from above.
Okay, so actually, that's something that I want to think about, though. Do they ever have something like an NK evolving in the anime? And if they do, how do they explain it? Because you can't hold your system upside down in, like, the anime.
Are the
I think it would just
Pukumukus
evolve.
arm wrestling?
Yes.
I assume so.
This is the kind of shit people loved Pokemon Snap for. I'm so glad they got it right.
Yeah, I really hope that we see
It doesn't
something.
take 25 years to
Wake
get
up
another
so I
one,
can take
yeah.
a picture of you.
Sleeping on the floating tail is just flexing at this point. There's a perfectly solid ground, like right there.
The tail's comfy.
Would you want to sleep on a rock, John?
I don't like sleeping on my own arm.
Yeah.
So why the hell would I sleep on my tail?
Yeah, thinking about it, wouldn't that, like, cut off the circulation to the tail?
Yeah, exactly. You wake up tingling, if not straight up dead when you wake up.
That depends on
And
how
then
it's
you never
built.
get to... Wait, is that Seviper flirting with the...
No, it's intimidating the Octillery.
Oh, poor Octillery. Octillery is one of my favorite Pokemon.
Make it go up and then boom.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Oh, look at all those poor, helpless children being carried away.
No, it's carrying Clamperl.
Those poor, helpless children Clamperl being carried away. Oh, man, watching snakes swim is weird, because I know it's something that they can do, but it's never something I really think about. So if I were, like, swimming and I saw a snake that big coming toward me, I'd run for my life.
Well, it's
Or
literally.
I guess I'm in the water,
Well,
so
this-
I'd
well, this-
swim
well,
for
this-
my
well, this-
life.
Well, I was gonna say the snake in the water is probably faster than you are.
That's
Yes, okay, then I just die. All right.
That's literally what a sea serpent is, though. So
Yeah, but like, I don't ever really think about sea serpents as something other than like mythology. I mean, I know that there are real sea serpents, but like, the crap's terrifying, man.
Now, I like aquariums because I can go see this fish stuff without having to go to the actual ocean because the ocean terrifies me.
as
I love the
usual,
ocean.
aiming the rocks is a pain in the butt.
I love looking at the ocean.
Listen,
Yeah, don't ask me to go into the ocean or
Yeah.
sail on the ocean. I'm not doing
I
that.
love swimming, man. Am I like the only? I mean, I grew up at the beach all the time, so like we went to the beach every summer, almost
I know
every
how
day
to.
of the summer.
I know how to swim, but that's about it.
Yeah. I'm the kind of person who would prefer to swim in the ocean over a pool pretty much any day. So, I mean, I guess that's just me. I don't know.
I don't go to the beach to swim. I just go to the beach to relax. That's why I prefer it at night.
Yeah, trying to go to the beach during the day and actually relax is a effort in it's a futile effort. I
It's
would
an
say 'cause
exercise in futility is the phrase you're looking for.
I don't like exercising. It's too much work.
That would be why it's an
Yo,
exercise
swim.
in
It's fine.
futility.
Swimming's exercising.
Okay.
Do you still get points if you don't submit anything?
You do have to submit something to get points, but yeah, it just depends on however many you get.
Wow, it's nothing.
Missions. I mean, he does comment if you don't send him anything.
Wow, great work taking all those pictures. Can I see them? No.
All right, you got all. I like Arlo's video about that. It's like, all right, I got the Lumina Pokemon just as you asked for from all possible angles in every way, shape, or form. Okay, give me one and delete the rest. What? Yes, just one.
Pokemon Snap always was a bit weird in that aspect.
It is probably the thing about the game that I think is the most annoying. Just by looking at it. Oh, look at that. He's so grumpy. Why would you even take
Well,
that picture of him?
I
being
understand
grumpy?
why they do it that way, because if they didn't do it that way, if they let you just keep every photograph, they would encourage photograph spam, and you would just snap pictures over and over, rapid fire at everything. And
Well, you can keep any photo you want as long as in the menu afterwards you say you want to keep this one. You don't have to submit it to the professor to keep it.
yeah, but the point
I guess maybe they could have a system where the more pictures you take quickly in a row, the more blurry they get. But then I guess that's just not.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's really a good solution either.
Well,
So-
being able to take pictures rapidly means that you don't have to
think
be
I
expert super
I
good at
think-
timing, but you do need to aim for one good shot is the thing.
I think a good compromise would be to let you submit one photo of every star ranking, so you don't have to go back for your Pokemon like 12 different times. I think that would be a good way to do it, especially if you stumble across a different ranking for something, but are trying to get a good score on a
Oh,
different one.
good. The
so.
ice cream cone is in this game.
I
Yes,
love
it is.
Vanillux. It's the best Pokemon ever.
I don't know if I show it though, because the ice level has like 5 different paths. It's like, what the hell? Going to the reef at day.
So how many Pokemon in total made it into New Snap?
I think somewhere around 250 something.
I thought I remember hearing it being about 400.
Oh, I don't remember. I'm sure someone has a tally.
What was the question?
How many Pokemon?
How many
are in the
Pokemon are in this game?
We talked about this last session.
Yeah, I
It
know, and I
was,
can't remember.
over 200 something. Give me a
Well,
second.
I wasn't here last session, so.
Well, you were for the last part of the session.
Is there
214.
214? Okay.
So a decent amount.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive, actually. How many were in the original Snap?
Less
Like
than
60.
the 150. So
It was like
80.
60. It was like 60 something, 60, 70 something.
If I remember correctly,
Not
it
a
was
lot.
less than the original Pokemon Stadium, which is not Pokemon Stadium 1 that we got, because we got Pokemon
Chat-
Stadium 2 as Pokemon
2.
Stadium 1. And Pokemon Stadium 2 is Pokemon Stadium Gold and Silver, because that's not
Pokemon Snap original was 63.
63.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez.
No, because the first stadium in Japan, I think, was like 100 around there. I don't know why it didn't have every Pokemon.
You know, because you buy your fancy 3D Nintendo 64 game to not see all of the Pokemon in 3D, obviously. Oh, a Whirlpool. That's just another HM we gotta get. Man.
Let's say, what was wrong with that Squirtle?
Yeah.
Sharpedo.
Yeah, that-
You
That-
can't actually do anything with this whirlpool in the daytime, but you can in the nighttime.
That's something I'm really glad.
Would you even consider getting close to something?
I just
Yeah,
saw
if you
that.
just have the Whirlpool move, you just
honestly.
get rid of it
I just saw
instantly.
that Magikarp hop out of the middle of the whirlpool, and I just imagined it screaming "Help!" and Magikarp. So,
To be fair, Magikarp scream help and Magikarp all the time because they're freaking useless.
I imagine that there's a special condition you can trigger with that whirlpool at night to get a Gyarados.
And Nope, not a Gyarados, but a Gamma
Ooh, holy
reference.
fuck.
You don't actually get a
Well, tank in the frame rate, buddy.
holy-
You don't get a Gyarados. You do get a Gamma reference though.
Ash, Professor Oak, it's a stop-motion whale lord.
Yeah, I was gonna
Where's
say,
where's
why was the frame rate of the Whale Lord so
where
low?
where is the Skitty?
It is time to engage in coitus.
The stop motion Lord's here, and he's looking the fuck.
The Wailord is weird because what you can do is you can influence which direction you go, but left or right.
Hey, I'm
Is
glad
that
you
what
see
you're
the Whale Lord
pointing
more
to?
at day though, because if I saw that fucker pop out in the middle of the night, I'd shit
Oh,
my
we
pants.
have not gone to the scary shit yet.
Oh, okay, never mind.
We haven't gone under the sea.
Oh.
Friggin' Pelipper.
How did that Machamp get out there?
Is that much?
Swam.
I don't
One
think
soldier
Machamps
squat.
can learn.
2 soldier squats. 3 soldier squats.
Can it even learn surf? How does it get home?
Hey, Rhyperior can learn. I mean,
I was gonna say if
Rhydon
fucking
can-
Rhydon can learn surf, why can't Machamp? If anything, it makes more sense with Machamp to learn surf.
It doesn't though. Is the thing.
It does.
Does
Rhydon's
Machamp?
a rock. It's weak to water. How
No,
can it
I'm saying
surf?
Machamp doesn't learn surf though.
I just realized that they're
No, I'm saying, but it would make more sense for Machamp to learn surf than
Yeah, but
fucking
it doesn't.
Rhydon.
So it doesn't make sense.
I just realized
If
that
you
the
showed me a
camera-
ride on that rock, I would have no questions about
It's like
it.
Vanillix using
just
flamethrower.
realized
Like
that,
it
like,
just doesn't fucking make sense.
This camera has some sort of hyper intelligent AI user interface that magically knows what gender each Pokemon is, but with merely a glance.
Yes.
So I guess that's good. How?
Yep. Machamp does not learn surf, so he's stuck there until he dies.
I mean, a water Pokemon could have carried him there.
How can you tell?
Maybe if they use a different Pokemon move as a means
How
of
can
utility.
you tell what gender the creepy spiky tentacle Pokemon is?
I don't know, but the camera does. That's all that matters.
I mean, theoretically, the trainer is able to tell too as soon as they see them in the main game, because you just see it and then the gender's just there. So supposedly something about it is easy enough to tell to the average Pokemon eye.
Kind of made the concept of Nidoran male and Nidoran female kind of obsolete, though.
I mean, that's also something that I have trouble with in the real world as well. If you show me a cat, I don't know what gender that thing is, you know, unless that thing starts like waving its genitals around, which please don't.
I'm not sure. Only way we generals around for a
It
second,
is.
so I
It
can
is
get
kind
a
of
better
weird
idea.
that the two genders of Nidoran are like considered different
Separate
Pokemon now.
yeah.
Even though,
But what? It's just because it was before the idea of gender.
Yeah, I know.
A thing
It's
in
just-
Pokemon.
Yeah,
odd.
it's one of those we get it. It's just weird, yeah.
it's odd that they kept to that classification within the universe, though, because it doesn't make any sense.
Pokemon
anymore.
just keeps so much stuff grandfathered in that it doesn't need to. That, you know, we've had this rant before in this commentary, I should say. But
yeah.
like, why do things need trait evolution still? Why do things need to be held upside down or evolve under a specific rock with a specific amount of HP left or doing a certain amount of critical hit? It's all dumb. There's a lot of dumb crap in Pokemon that's still there just because it's still there.
Yeah, because there's the nature element. There's also the gamey element of Pokemon that you just gotta learn to separate.
Yeah, and like, I feel like the gamey stuff was added in order to make each game feel unique and have a specific thing about it. Like, for example, the held item evolutions in Gen 2 were mostly added to emphasize the fact that Pokemon can hold items now. So, like, oh, what happens if you trade them? You know, so like you trade a Scyther holding a metal thing, and then, oh, now it's covered in metal. It's like, okay, they're doing these special evolutions to highlight the mechanic as opposed to it making sense in the world. And a couple of those can be fine. It's just that as you go further and further along.
Yeah, we're at the point where it's just utterly ridiculous.
The point of it at the time was to emphasize the social aspect. Of course, nowadays everyone's trading online, and that means everyone's trading hacked Pokemon, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Oh man, I can't wait to trade my level 4 Lugia in order to get that Shining Mew. Definitely a possible thing that can happen.
I mean, Pokemon Go's a thing, and the level transfer is all borked up with that. So
It is.
well, yeah, because like you catch legendaries, but if it's fairly low CP comparatively, you can have one that's lower than any legit one in any real game.
I did not
Can
know
be,
that.
so.
Although I
Yeah.
forgot that you could actually get Pokemon off of Pokemon Go and into the mainline games. So
Yep. Also, shiny Mew's a legit thing in Go if you wanted. So
is it like one of those like event things, or do you have to?
yeah, it was one of the event things.
It was.
Okay.
Now it's
Okay,
just...
so I'm so close to level 3. Next part, we're gonna start with level 3 Reef Day because it does have some different stuff.
Yeah. It used to be a legit thing. Now it's just another clone out of the test tubes. So, congrats.
I mean, you could back in the day consistently do the Mew glitch over and over until you caught one with the specific stats you needed to trade it into Gen 2 with a shiny, but like that would take
That would
hours
take forever.
and
Yeah.
don't bother.